Hello, this is Russell Hawley, the education specialist at the Tate Geological Museum, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about agatized fossils. That simply means that an animal's shell or a plant's wood has been replaced by agate. An example can be seen right here. These are ancient snails. There's a good one right there. And originally these shells would have been made out of aragonite, but as they lay on the ocean bottom, those shells dissolved away and silica came in and replaced the missing aragonite, crystallized in place, and formed an agate model of the original shell. So these are agatized snails. Undoubtedly, though, the most famous of agatized fossils are petrified wood. A good example of that is right here. This is part of a tree trunk, and it's been cut and polished so you can see how the inside has been replaced by agate. This one is particularly interesting because if you turn it over, the fibrous texture of the original wood has been preserved. You can see that running through here. Why is that interesting? Because that's the texture you find in the wood of a palm tree. This is found here in Wyoming, where there are no palm trees today. The winters are too cold. So finding these agatized palm trunks shows us that Wyoming used to be a lot warmer than it is today. And if you could see Wyoming 50 million years ago, you might think you were in Florida with palm trees growing around. Now, this agate here has had room to form botryoidal structures. Botryoidal means shaped like a bunch of grapes. And you can see a kind of bumpy texture in this cavity right there on this piece of petrified wood. Here's another piece of petrified wood. If you look at it from this angle, you've got still the rough bark of the texture of the original tree trunk preserved, but on the edge there, where it's been cut and polished, you can see that multi-layered characteristic agatization. And then in the center, little quartz crystals, where the process of crystallization slowed down enough to form these large crystals that can be seen with the naked eye.